Let's introduce you to our new member of the family. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lizzie and I am a Disney Plush collector from the UK. So this is a very exciting introduction video. I haven't done one of these before, but I thought since something so big has happened in my life, I wanted to share it with all of you. Although if you follow me on my Instagram, lizeindisney, you already know what this announcement is. I am also wearing my Disney Dogs Spirit jersey as a little bit of a clue, and obviously the thumbnail already gave it away. But we have recently, and by recently I mean it's been 5 weeks today at the time this video goes up, that we have adopted a new dog. So we used Forest Dog Rescue, which is near to Kidderminster. I am going to put their details in the description, so if you're local to Kidderminster and would like to rescue a dog, you can visit them. They are really lovely. They get to know you and your family, and then they match you with a dog that they think you will be well suited to. You get to meet them and then they come and check your home. So when I knew that we were having Stitch, I went to Primark and got a load of Stitch things. They had a Stitch toy, they had a Stitch lead and collar. The harness admittedly doesn't fit him, but they didn't have a bigger size, so I've kind of just like had to give in to the fact that he won't have a Stitch harness. He has a safer harness now anyway. It's one that like actually locks, so you can't just pull it open. You have to unlock it before you pull it open. And he's also got a raincoat. But I got all of these Stitch things. I did get the Mickey Mouse donut bed as well, but so far he's only used that as a cushion. He doesn't like lie on it, he just lies his head on it when he's on the floor. I did give him Eddie's old bed, which originally had some different blankets on it, but now I've got a Stitch blanket from Primark for him, and I've put a little cool mat on top of the bed as well because it's really warm at the moment. Like I said, I got him a Stitch toy as well, which he really loves, but I've since got him other toys, so I needed to get a Stitch basket to put them in, which is also from Primark. He hasn't been in my room because we are a bit concerned about whether he will destroy anything, but so far he's only like taken a shoe away, and then when I try and stop him, he does come to me, he does stop biting the shoe. But I thought I would put in a little bit of footage of me telling him to stop, and he just like looks at me and then goes rah 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 on the shoe again. Stitch, give me my shoe. Stitch, Stitch, no, no, give me the away, good boy. So Stitch was a stray in Romania. What happens over there, so we've been told, is that there are dog catchers who are paid just to catch the dog, castrate them, and then put them back on the street. They put a hole in their ear so that the other dog catchers know that that dog has been done. So he has got a permanent hole in his ear, a little bit like a piercing. Only dogs are meant to have those. He is, as a result, very scared of men. We've had to do a lot of work to get him used to my dad, Joe, and soon my granddad as well. So there's been a lot of like one-on-one quality time between him and my dad and him and Joe to get him used to being around men. He is great with me and my mum. He's so comfortable around us already. It was pretty much from day one that he was comfortable with me and mum, but my dad took a couple of weeks. He is absolutely incredible. I did film some little bits to show you what he's like. He's very, very clever. I bought him one of those Kongs where you put treats in, and he knows that if he like flicks the Kong up or rolls it over, some treats will fall out. He hasn't needed much house training whatsoever. There's been a couple of accidents, but he actually scratches the back door when he needs to go out, and he's done that since like day 2. So he's been a really, really good boy, and we just absolutely love him. His name actually was Stitch at the rescue as well. I assume a lot of people think that I named him Stitch, but I really liked it and I wanted to keep it. His passport actually said Stitch from coming over from Romania, and I just thought it was a lovely name and it completely suited him. Stitch! Come here, baby! Come here! Come here, my darling! Hello! Don't crash into the table! Come here! Come here! Hello, sweetheart! You are shy, aren't you? Okay, so he's just right next to me now, and I'm just going to stroke him. You're not going to be able to see him, unfortunately, unless I move up to the sofa, which I might do in a moment. So, like I said, we've had him 5 weeks. He is 2 years old, and we've just put his like gotcha day as his birthday now, so he will be 3 on the 7th of June next year. And it's really helped because Eddie's birthday was the 28th of June, so we already had him when that grief kind of hit. Because the thing about getting a new dog is the grief for your old dog doesn't go away. It will never go away. I see other dogs that look like my past dogs and I still get upset. Stitch is now my 4th dog, and I think he's a perfect combination of all 3. My childhood dog that my parents had before I was born, Spit, was kind of like a Heinz 57. We didn't know what kind of dog he was. He was probably closest to an Afghan, had the most of that particular breed in him. And then we had a border collie called Barney, which obviously Stitch has the black and white colouring of a border collie, so the rescue and ourselves think he has some border collie in him. And then he's short like Eddie, and his mannerisms are the most like Spit, but he's also considered, especially on his pet insurance, as being a Heinz 57 because they're not 100% sure what he is. I have seen that you can do DNA tests on your dog, but I don't know how invasive it is. I don't want to do something that he won't like just because I'm curious. But the rescue generally think he's got Corgi and Border Collie in him, which makes him a Borgie, which I absolutely love. I hadn't heard of that before I met Stitch. He's just so lovable. You could stroke him all day. Like, I'm literally stroking him just off the camera because he just won't get sick of it whatsoever. But yeah, that is my new baby. I am so happy that I get to pour my love into a dog again, and I would always get a rescue because you are giving them another chance, and I think we are giving him a really good life already. What was that? What was that? Oh, you want your belly tickled? I'm gonna have to show you what my view is right now. So there's my leg, tripod, and here he is, just having a little fuss. Yeah, you like your belly tickled, don't you? Ooh. So some people would consider it to be too soon, I know that, but it really doesn't matter what anybody thinks but yourself. I think it was the right time to get a dog, to bring a dog into the house. We all love him, we all put him first, we make sure someone's home with him so he's not left on his own. At the time of filming, I'm about to have a week off so that I can look after him while my parents are away. And we're gonna have the best time, aren't we, baby? Yes, we are. I thought I would just stay home, catch up on some editing, because to be honest, he is the best assistant for my editing. Either when I'm editing my videos or working from home, he just sits next to me on this sofa and his little tail hits the keys, and he's just absolutely adorable. And like I said before, he's so clever. The toys I've bought him that I put in that little basket so they're not like lying around the floor as a trip hazard, he will go into that basket and get his own toy himself, and I just love that he's so independent, and he doesn't actually play catch with you, he will do it himself. So he'll select a toy, he'll throw it in the air and catch it, and then you're a bit like, well, don't you need me to throw it for you, but no, he doesn't. He's so independent. He doesn't actually have a favourite, to the point that if you grab another one while he's got one, he'll drop that one to go to that one, and then if you pick up his original one, he will want that back. So he doesn't have a favourite yet, but I'm very grateful to Primark for having the whole Disney Dogs range, for me to be able to give him bedding and toys and his collar. You did see the collar in like the little haul I did at the beginning, but I'm actually going to get him on the sofa before I end this video so I can try and show you his collar, because it's a Lilo and Stitch collar. Stitch, do you want to come on the sofa? Come on, sweetheart. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. So you can kind of see, I will try and zoom in, I'll just attach a picture. He's got a Stitch collar that goes with his Stitch lead from Primark. He's very long, he's a lot longer than Eddie was, but he's about the same height that Eddie was. But he can jump, which means that he tries to steal all your food off the table. Yes, you do. And I just absolutely love him, and I just wanted to introduce him to you, because if you don't follow me on Instagram, you won't know I've got a new dog. And then if he appears on some vlogs, you'll probably get a bit confused. So I just thought I would introduce him to you, because he's going to be a regular in my home vlogs. Aren't you, baby? Ooh. He might appear grumpy, but it's because he's just woken up, because he was asleep while I was filming the start of the video. But this is Stitch. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below letting me know if you have a pet. I've only ever had dogs and hamsters, I haven't had anything else, but let me know what you've got and what their names are. And I will see you on Friday for another Disney vlog. Bye friends!